everyone, welcome back. That wasn't a very good intro. That just like blended all the words.
I'm going to take over and save the shit. Welcome to Side Stories. No, that's the last podcast on the left. Welcome to mini episodes with Ralph and Kaz.
Yeah.
These are the episodes where they're mini, but still good.
That's it.
Yeah, like a micro dick.
Welcome back to Journey into the Strange. I'm Kaz.
I'm Ralph. I'm considerably more drunk than the last time you heard me, but it's fine.
A little bit. I haven't provided you that much alcohol.
No, but I did also finish like my bottle of Malibu.
Oh yeah, sure. I forgot you brought that with you. Okay, well, okay, fair enough. So, today we're going to be doing some tarot readings. I have my tarot deck in front of me, and Ralph has his tarot deck in front of him. I've got to say, look at the difference of size in our cards.
They're the same size.
No.
Oh, no. No, they're the same size.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I forgot to mention this in our actual tarot episode, but the cards are a really annoying size. Like, the exact size of your hand, or my hand, because I have small hands for a man. Like, have you ever seen that It's Always Sunny episode, where there's, like, the lawyer, and he's, like, a paedophile, and he's terrified of having small hands? People that watch It's Always Sunny will get that. Anyway, I have really small hands for a man, but the cards are, like...
Do a hand match with me? Oh god, yeah, we do have like the same size hands. Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
And like the cards are at the same size, but like they're really hard for me to shuffle in one hand or like maneuver in one hand.
Oh, I can't do it in one hand.
Yeah.
No. It's a two-hand job.
They're almost small enough that I'm able to, but not quite, and it's really annoying.
I'm getting quite. Okay, like, can I show you my deck trick? I'm going to show you my deck trick. My deck trick. Okay. Sorry, this is taking longer than I thought it would. 1 second. Oh god, it's like, it does require like the fingers being in the right place at the same time.
Because the cards are too hard to shuffle easily.
Shh.
They're too big, but they're also
perfect.
too small.
Wait, okay, now look at this.
Nice.
I can't do the other way. I can't bridge them back in, but I can do a casino shuffle on them, but I cannot bridge them back in. I don't know why. My hands are too small, I believe.
Yeah,
which means your ones would be too.
Yeah, stupid small hands.
Stupid small hands.
I love It's Always Sunny. Anyway, let's do this. So what am I doing? Like, we're doing a 3-card spread.
Don't necessarily have to do me a 3-card spread, but if I ask you a question, will you read for me?
Yes.
Let me move this keyboard out of your way.
I would just do a 3-card spread because that's the one I spent the most time getting to know.
Okay.
And there's not space to do the fucking Celtic cross.
Oh no, there's never enough room to do the Celtic cross. You need a whole table to do that sort of shit. I've never done one yet, and I want to, but give it time. So let me ask a question. I want it to be relatively deep.
Keep in mind, I haven't done many. I've only ever practiced on myself, so if it all goes wrong, I'm a novice.
But I feel like you get more out of it the more you ask, if you know what I mean. Like, if you ask very surface level shit, like, what do I need to know for next week?
Yeah.
It's very much like you get surface level stuff that isn't necessarily going to be the best.
Yeah.
And it can be very, like, you know, interpretable, and it's not necessarily something that, I mean, it's all interpretable, but I don't think it's necessarily something that you get, like, a real true meaning out of, whereas I want to ask something that has, like, depth to it.
Yeah.
So... okay. And things with asking the tarot cards questions, I have been, well, from my research, I have learned that it's best not to ask like a yes or no question.
Yeah.
It's best not to ask about a particular date or when will this happen.
Yeah.
It's more to ask...
It's sort of the same with chaos magic, where if you do a sigil, it's not like this is going to happen on this date. It's more like... this is my will, and I'm asking a question, like, as a kind of, the more you make it defined, the less it's going to work.
Yeah, that's it. It's not rigid.
Yeah.
I've heard it described as the best thing to ask is, what can I do to influence the situation, or what can I do to make this right? And also, whenever I ask the cards a yes or no question, I always get something very, like, very... interpretable, you know, like something that could mean anything and which way, in whatever way you see it as, you know.
I want
So,
to know something strange about these cards.
what's that?
I swear, I have never shuffled them before.
Mm-hmm.
I barely used them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ones I was using for like myself was my other deck. So this is the first time I've used these. But going through it, and I've gone through them all before, and they were all the way up. And I swear I'm not making this up, but there's some reverse cards in here, and I have never put a card around the other way.
Ah, so they're most of the right way up, but some of the reverse.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Huh?
Anyway,
That's interesting.
but you think I'm not making that up. Like that is something that I've barely been through these ones because I like my other deck more.
Oh yeah. So, I think I should ask, if I was going to cut someone out of my life,
Yeah.
how should I go about doing that?
Okay. So we did
That
the
is my question.
past, present, future thing. So we'll see how you've done it in the past. We'll see what is this about doing it to the past and on the present, and how that might affect the future.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
So I'll leave them out. No, wait. Hold on. Maybe I'll try and go into a Gnostic state in them first. And
Oh, okay.
meditate
I'll
them.
let you do that.
This is bad air. No one can see me staring into space. Right,
It's a strange moment, I've got to say. I was just staring at you and you were just staring off into the middle distance.
So I do the first one first, right? Or, because some people said, do you do the present first and then you go
I
back
just
to
do
the
them.
past?
I do them in order, in chronological
Cool,
order.
so-
But that's up to me. That's up to you how you do it.
Knight of Wands. Where's my booklet?
Oh, Knight of Wands, interesting. Okay. I'm not going to put my interpretation on it, though. I'm going to let you tell me.
Oh, wait. Okie dokie.
And it's fine because in Kitchen Tabletop Tarot, she says that she used her book for 10 years. And
Yes.
she was still a very reputable tarot reader, but she still used the book. And I think that's a very good way of doing it.
I love Pokemon and I still can't tell you all 150 of them.
I mean, there's not so many of them. There's more than tarot cards. So,
But I
you
mean-
know.
Even, right, the knight symbolizes adventure and enthusiasm. It encourages one to go for it. Okay.
Ooh,
But that was the past.
okay.
So, all right. So I think you could. I'm going to do the more.
So in the past, I have been very go get 'em and yeah, fuck you. and cut
Yeah,
them
that's
out of
what
my
I would
life.
interpret
Okay.
it as. And then that's the Third of Cups,
Oh, okay.
which is. Fucking stupid booklet. Is the card of. Actually, that kind of makes sense for what we're talking about if we're talking about who I assume we are. 3 is the card of friendship and camaraderie. Encourages happy gatherings with one's closest friends. Interesting. And then the last one, that is an interesting one,
Oh.
is the
Ten of Swords.
which is.
Fucking hell, that is wow. You say it's difficult talking to people who may not actually understand what tarot cards
Oh,
are.
no, not the Ten of Swords, it's the Ten of one of them. The Ten of Swords
What
is
is it? Tell me.
It's the Ten of something, hold on.
Wands. He's carrying wands.
Wands, yeah. Yeah. The 10 is the sign. Oh, actually, this is weird, isn't it? How that
How
actually.
weirdly it all lines up. Yeah, right?
The 10 is a sign of burden and responsibility being depended on is a good thing, but beware of being overworked. Is this not me? Instead of you? Am I just doing a reading for myself?
No. I mean,
Because.
hey, honestly, so again, in Kitchen Table Tarot, which is where I got most of my research from, she said if there's an overwhelming either reading that is meant for yourself or a reading that is meant for somebody else, it can actually come through in that reading. So, her example was she was doing a phone reading for one of her clients. However, it kept coming through as her client's son's reading because there was something coming up in his life and he was buying a house or something and it was kind of very important to him at the time, so it kept coming through to her as buying a house. And she's like, I'm not buying a house. And so it's your son's reading, it keeps coming through and it means nothing to you. So come back when your son's bought his house and then we'll do it again.
This is kind of insane, how it kind of mirrors me.
Go for it, please explain.
Because, alright, so the Knight of Wands is a decision making, you're gonna go full hog, fuck this, I'm gonna do this, which is what I've done my entire life. like what your question was, should I cut someone out of my life? I have honestly never been slow to cut someone out of my life. I'm very short-tempered. I'm not short-tempered, but
You have a slow fuse.
I'm also very quick to be like, I don't think this is going to sound awful.
Yeah.
To me, friendship doesn't mean that much. It's not dating. You don't have to pledge to be friends with anyone. Like, if someone... my close friends is different, but like if someone I'm friends with, I get to know and think I'm friends with, and they annoy me, I'm like, I'm done with you, I'm done. Whatever, fuck you, fuck off, and so on. So that's what I've done in the past.
Yeah.
But the present is it's saying that you're good friends with someone and you want to like meet up with them still, and you still want to be friends, and like it's all good, kind of.
Yeah.
But in the past, it's that you should kind of like get rid of them and you need to make that decision. But now you keep pretending that it's all okay. And then in the future, it's like, well, if you keep going down this road with that particular person, you're going to be overworked and overburdened, and it's never going to be enough, and it's going to be stressful and horrible.
That's very cognizant of what I think you're going through at this particular moment in time.
Yeah, we can't release this though.
How do you mean?
Because if someone listens to this, it could be bad.
Do you want to do another tarot reading?
Oh, but it's so good because it got so well.
It really did, though. It really did. Maybe she, like you said, they might not never listen to this podcast.
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe leave it at that.
You're the editor, man. You decide.
I might come back to this and say we have to do another one for this mini episode.
Would you want to read me another one?
Yeah, let's do it just in case I win. But no, I don't want to because that worked so well, and I feel like.
Do you want to do another one just in case? There might be another one that went really well.
Yeah, let's leave it at that, and then if I wimp out, we can do another one at a later date because I feel like that one was kind of amazing, and I don't want to ruin
That's
it.
why I felt like with so many of my readings, like that's what came through, and I was kind of like, this is so real right now, and then. You feel the magic.
I did. It's so weird that happened on like fucking air. I'm so happy that we captured that moment, even if we don't ever release it.
I kind of hope you do
because that was so almost perfect. Like what this situation is, and that's kind of amazing. Like that's just fucking insane. I'm really surprised it was that dead on.
Oh no, I'm so happy. I'm genuinely so happy that you have experienced. What I experienced, basically.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was so weird.
Well, I really hope we get to release this.
Didn't think it would work out that well, especially because I barely understand what the cards mean.
But you do, though. Because all of the stuff that we looked at in the last episode, like, obviously shows that you do understand it.
I think it's because I reached a Gnostic stage.
I mean, you didn't stay off from that little distance for a good 5 seconds.
I did not think of shit.
Right. Do you want me to read you?
Yeah.
What do you want to know about?
I don't want to say will I lose weight in case it says no, so...
You need to know, like
how should I lose weight?
That's it, a very open-ended question. So, I'm going to, shuffle like I always do, and I very well shuffled these cards today because I had a very long support call with someone at my work today who was trying to make my laptop work again, blessing me didn't, but it was 2 hours of my life that I was basically just shuffling cards for, which is fine with me.
Well, none of my interpretation had to do with you. I just did it all for myself. So.
Hey, you never know. It could be to me as well. You did my reading.
It's true. Maybe it applies to both.
Maybe it does.
That was amazing. That was so weird.
I'm so glad. I'm literally so happy with you. Okay. So, what do you have to do to lose weight?
Yeah, or how should I go about losing weight?
How should I go about losing weight? Okay. I shuffle them, I hold them to my chest, and I put an intent upon them. And I am going to do a general free.
You'll have to tell me your interpretations.
Knight of Wands. Ooh. 2 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse.
That's all bad. All reverse cards are bad.
No, that's not necessarily true. Knight of Wands, I don't actually think it's a very bad card at all. I think it's a pretty good card. I'm going to read out the meaning from my book because the book is the interpretation at the stage. I say, for me, looking at this card set, is that there was a choice to be made, that you need to put momentum behind it and then that you will walk away from the situation one way or the other. So, Knight of Wands. Charisma, passion, spontaneity, pursuing your dreams, fast energy, enthusiasm, courage, taking inspired action for the pursuit of adventure.
Okay.
So I say that is you undertaking this idea of wanting to become healthier and wanting to become the better version of yourself.
I think it's interesting because this is actually going to be released. So the first time I did it was literally because I hated myself and I was like, I want to prove that I should die and like that there's no point in living, and even if I lost weight I'd still be miserable, so who cares? And then I didn't lose weight. I almost did. I got to a point and then it completely backfired. So I guess it could be like where you went about it the wrong way. This time you need to go about it with like enthusiasm and not self-hatred.
Yeah, this does seem to be like a fiery card, like you're undertaking this from a point of passion rather than a point of hate.
Yeah.
So that is the Knight of Wands. Two of Wands. Let me go backwards in my book. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, I find the twos always indicate some kind of choice. So, because this is in reverse, insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities, opportunities for alignment.
Oh, that kind of hit some.
Yeah, so I guess the idea here is that you're scared about taking the next possible step, about you... Oh, come on, man. He's looking at WhatsApp.
It's not WhatsApp, it's my work, and they were demanding I reply. But I won't reply, so I'll just get fired.
Yeah, fuck them. We're doing a podcast. Yeah. Let them know. So I
I'm going to keep all of that in.
Okay, cool. So I say that this particular cards mean that you're insecure about your next actions, about your potentially getting stuck, about where you were, and you're not potentially sort of pushing yourself to the next point.
I can definitely see it. Is that in the reverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, the idea that my insecurities from the past and, like, my fear of being stuck, and I just threw the whole thing away because I wasn't doing what the knight said.
Mm. And it also says, like, feeling worried about your abilities.
Yeah.
So, like, not...
The whole idea that it won't be worth it, and, like, if I do it, it won't be worth it because I'm not good enough for it to be worth it.
Exactly. However, this card... in the right position, in the right ways position, planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. So turning that around essentially means that you make more progress.
What would have happened if I lost weight?
It shows that the Knight card, which I'm not doing past, present, future.
No, I know, it's a generalised one.
That's the one. So, like, that could be you now. The Knight could be you now. And this could be in the future. It's whether you choose to accept that this is the right path for you.
I'd argue that one, the second one, was in the past, and that's why I failed in the past, and the Knight card is saying this is what I should do now.
Interesting. I mean, it could be that, or it could be that again.
Yeah.
As in, like, it could be the Knight now, and then you get this past recurring. As in the second card, the Two of Wands, recurring, until you turn it the right way up.
Yeah.
And you decide that you want to make it planning your future and making progress, rather than stagnation and the choice between two.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The Eight of Cups in reverse. Walking away and then regretting your choice.
Jesus, these are weird, aren't they?
Feeling stuck in your current reality. Fears that block your momentum. Escapism, avoidance.
That one's definitely my present, if you were to do it in order.
If I were to speak freely, I think that these are all a choice.
Yeah.
Right? So you're at the Knight of Wands, and that way is in its upright position. As in, you have the choice to make this. But then at the second, you have the Two of Wands. So you have a choice whether you want to make this the upright position or the downward position. If you want to go progress with your situation and make it your reality, or
so
if you want to stagnate.
So we didn't say what the upright position for the Eight of Cups was.
The upright position for the Eight of Cups. Letting go, releasing, that which no longer serves you, a ritual of releasing, a time to move stuck energy, walking away, leaving your old reality to pursue a new one, abandonment and disappointment.
But then you could say that is the losing weight, like releasing that old reality, although abandoned disappointment doesn't really fit in with that.
It is different. That's a strange card because I've never seen something so positive also mixed with something so negative in the same upright position.
But maybe it's saying, like, even if you do achieve it, like, your fears aren't completely unfounded. There will be some disappointment. And, like, maybe you'll have to deal with some people, like, you know, people like the fat, miserable friend. I know that because I'm the sort of person who likes fat, miserable friends. And there might be some abandonment in that. But you can also walk away from that old life.
I also think there's some point in disappointment because you and me have both done it, we've both lost weight, and then you've never felt worthy enough. You've never felt that you've lost enough. You never felt that you've really hit where you want to be. And I think that is part of the disappointment in that, if that card was the right way up. However, this card is upside down. So it's walking away and then regretting your choices.
Which is very, very accurate to what I did.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, this could be a whole scenario that you've done before, and this could be like a sort of resignating of what you've done before, and therefore this is not what you want to do again.
Actually, that is exactly it.
And then, or this could be the future. This could be like, this is what you've done, and then if you turn these cards out the right way, this is where you want to be.
It's exactly what you're saying. It's so weird. It is exactly that. That is what happened. Like, almost the way the cards happened is what happened.
So explain your experience.
So the night thing was, I was losing weight. I was super, super, super positive about it. I was all in. I was fucking, like, losing it quickly and losing it well.
You were very gung-ho about it, yeah.
And then you have to remind me what that one is upside down.
Oh, the choices between two worlds. Between the Two of Wands. Planning your future, making progress, activation.
Yeah,
but in upside down is insecurities and the fear.
Yeah, so then my insecurities overcame me, and then the third card, I walked away and regretted it because the insecurities overcame me, and I was like, I can't do this. I fucking can't do it. So I regained all the weight, and then I was like, I'm more miserable now than I ever have been, even when I was losing weight, and thought it wouldn't matter. So that's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is funny, isn't it? I mean, I often have this, like, it's funny because I've done a lot of readings for a few different friends, and
I mean, if anything, just to interrupt.
No, go for it.
I am so much more of a believer now because both of those
really,
cards,
just after this episode, that's so cool.
like both of those cards, like both of those I mean, I know one was about me and not you.
If you have strong feelings about something, we'll overlook them.
Yeah, but like that's fucking like that's. I mean, I know a lot of them mean something that can be very generalized. But there is a specificity that is kind of almost insane.
I think so. I mean, I've often had that, a reading that feels too specific to even, how can you have not pulled these cards almost?
I pulled those ones out. I was really trying to like make it about you, and then I was like, no, this is about me. Like, that's kind of like...
But it also could be, I mean, it could be that we have a similar intent around who we were talking about.
And the fact that those ones came up reversed and the other one didn't, and then they kind of really did represent things I've been through almost in order. It's just very, very weird to me.
Do you want to do another one?
No, I wouldn't leave it like that. Like, at the moment, I'm a believer. I'm good. I want to, like, I really believe in this shit. I don't want to, like, do stuff to, like, push it too far in a way.
Next time we meet up, even if we're not doing a podcast, we should do a tarot reading.
I agree. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed stuff that might not be released. But if it is...
I think it will be.
We'll see.
I think it will be.
If it is, goodbye, friendship. Anyway, peace.
Goodbye. Thanks for listening.